guys, a lot of you have been asking about how I keep all my food cold and stuff, and I've been holding back on talking about this because I wanted to test it out for about a month, and that's what I've done. This cooler has been just an essential part of, you know, making this off-grid camp work and function and having cold food and keeping stuff cold. This is called a JoyTutus cooler. It actually works off of my car cigarette lighter or solar, as you can see here. The brand is JoyTutus. Here are the controls. You have a simple on and off, and you can adjust the temperature by simply pressing the button. And you can go back up. Now you can have this set as a freezer or a refrigerator. Take a look inside. It's got a couple compartments, which you could, you know, separate a couple things out if you'd like. And then this also has a divider piece in the middle that I don't use. I just have everything all together. But it is totally keeping, you know, everything from cheese and eggs and vegetables and my butter. Everything is so nice and cold in here. Now you can also lift this out and use it without this basket. So with the basket you can put the divider in there and keep, you know, kind of separate compartments. But you can hear this thing just turned on because I opened it up. But it's got the recommended temperature selections for what kind of food you've got. It's really awesome. This light comes on at night, which is, you know, when you're off grid, that's pretty handy. So it's nighttime, but I can go over here to my cooler, which is plugged in with my power battery. Watch this. Watch what happens. Oh, look at that. It's off-grid cooler, and it actually has a light at night. So I can see what's in here, which is super great. And then it simply closes down and locks in place. Now, all throughout the day, I move this thing around because I'm chasing the sun and I have it connected to solar, so I try to keep this in the shade with this in the sun. And this cooler is right now in an insulated case that really helps it in the daytime. So this insulated cover has been really great for my use here to keep it more efficient. Here's the connection, and it's got a high, low, and medium selection for the power. And it does have battery protection, so it's never going to drain your battery completely. But it plugs in here, and it goes over to my power inverter, which is not included with this system. And it's running pretty low. I've got some clouds that are keeping this thing from being super vibrant right now. But that in turn, here comes the plug for the cooler, and then my power inverter goes to the solar panel, which is giving this power to power this. So a little bit of a workaround. I'm not sure this is made anymore. It's a different brand now, but it's the same concept. This is a 500 watt portable power station. Works so good for charging lots of things, but especially this cooler, which has just been essential. So during the daytime, I'm constantly moving this cooler around and keeping this cover on it to just help it be more efficient. For me, the other alternative would be a propane fridge, and they are super expensive, and you're dealing with propane all the time. So this is the solution I came up with right now. I'm highly impressed with this. I can go down the road. I don't have to deal with ice, which is so great. If I wanted to have this whole thing as a freezer, I could do that too. I use it as a cooler. I set the temperature about 32 degrees, so it's not pulling too much juice off of my solar and my power generator, because like a day like today, it's not getting a whole lot of sun. It's just hit and miss. So that's where this insulated cover is really great. But so far, I've been testing this for about a month, and I love it. I've been here 3 days, and this has been completely running off of solar. And then when I go for a drive or something, I throw it in the truck to save my solar power, and I let my power generator get charged back up, bring it back out, plug it in. Like, it's a little bit of a hassle to move your cooler around like that, but free power for a cooler is worth it. So what's cool is, you know, I can travel. This thing is plugged in, goes right from the cord right to my dash, the cigarette lighter. When I keep it pointed this way out, you know, I can just open it up and access cold drinks, cold snacks, veggies, whatever. It's just awesome. Now this is, it's, you know, it's not super light, but it's not super heavy. Easy enough for me to handle. I'll put the link below if you want to check these out, JoyTutus. They have different sizes. I think this is the 40-liter size cooler, so I'll put the link below if you want to check that out. But that has been my solution for keeping stuff cold right now and running it off the solar, but I'm totally happy. Let me tell you, to be able to take a cold drink out of a cooler on like an 85-degree day when you're off-grid is pretty magical. It's kind of like taking a shower off-grid. So I highly recommend this. This is a 100-watt Renogy solar panel, and you can get these on Amazon. You can get this on Amazon. You can get these portable power stations on Amazon. They come in all different wattages. Very shortly here I'm going to be reviewing a bigger power generator that could power many more things off-grid. So I'm pretty excited to see how that will work. Speaking of hot, I need some shorts.